Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city. Grand Prairie is getting one new city council member following Saturday's city election. According to unofficial returns, in District 5, Cole Humphreys won a 3-year term by topping Juan Perez and Bill Mosier. Humphreys replaces incumbent Tony Shotwell, who is leaving after 23 years of service.
I'm a big fan of downtown. As I grew up just a few blocks from City Hall here, I jumped in this fountain many times as a kid. But we've got some work going on in the downtown area. The old fire station's got some movement going on. We want to bring in some business there. It's got a fire theme, it's got a rail theme, and an old Grand Prairie theme. We're going to turn that into commerce. It's going to be a really good thing with a few other downtown options there. I'm real excited about the I-30 corridor going down Northwest 7th down to MacArthur. It's a lot of land there, and we've had developers interested in developing that land, and it's going to give us a lot of options for our residents in District 5.
In District 6, incumbent Jeff Wooldred is returning for another 3-year term after defeating Keith Walker. In District 8 at large, incumbent Greg Gessner won another 3-year term over Aurelio Castillo and Johnetta Milner. Voters also approved a proposed amendment to the city charter. It removes the 30-year restriction for franchises or leases on city property.
50 years has been helping children, 50 years helping kids. Thank y'all.
The Dalworth Recreation Center is being recognized for its contribution to the history of Grand Prairie.
3, 2, 1.
A ceremony sponsored by the Grand Prairie Historical Organization and the Parks, Arts, and Recreation Department officially proclaimed the 56-year-old facility as a historic landmark.
We thank so many people for being involved in getting this done.
Opened in 1962, the Dalworth Rec Center was closed for a $3.5 million renovation and expansion 5 years ago before reopening with all new amenities in November of 2014.
The first person to run this recreation center was a guy out of California, I believe, named Johnny Duncan. And Mr. Duncan was not only the director of the recreation center, he was an excellent role model. He taught us how to be young men and young women.
I told them way back in 2014 that I believe this place was a staple for this community. I believe this place is going to be a place that people can be able to just be safe and to be able to get all their needs met. So I believe that for not only me as a supervisor, but for the people of the community, it just means a lot for this place to be a historical landmark.
If you'd like to know more about the Grand Prairie Historical Organization, go to gphistorical.com.
Grand Prairie is making some joyful noise for Playground Adventures, the city's new all-inclusive playground. Hundreds turned out Saturday for a concert to benefit the new playground, and the audience got a chance to enjoy students using instruments that will be installed at the multi-million-dollar play destination. Then it was time for the evening's headliner, Catchy. As a teenager, Catchy survived a plane crash that left her severely burned. Despite the scars, she competed on TV and was a finalist on America's Got Talent in 2017. The singer says she's happy to lend her talent to the Playground Project.
I love being part of causes that benefit any kind of person, anyone who feels that they do not have a loud enough voice in society, or people who are just trying to do good for society and even better for children. So I just wanted to be a part of that, and I was more than willing to come out here and do this for them.
Construction of Playground Adventures is scheduled to start this summer, and the first phase should be completed by next spring. The 10-acre playground will be part of a sprawling recreation site that includes the Epic Waters Indoor Water Park and the Epic Recreation Center. For more information, visit playgroundadventures.com.
The unmistakable sights and sounds and a beautiful day for a parade set the stage for the 31st annual Cinco de Mayo celebration in downtown Grand Prairie. The traditional parade down Main Street includes hundreds of students, teachers, and parents from the Grand Prairie Independent School District. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, is the date celebrated every year to commemorate the unlikely defeat of Napoleon's French army by a small group of young soldiers from the Mexican army in 1862. Once the parade is over, the celebration continues with a full-blown fiesta in City Hall Plaza with live entertainment, food, drinks, games, and exhibits. And as always, thousands of dollars in college scholarships were awarded to deserving GPISD students, including the winners of the annual Cinco de Mayo art contest.
All of our high schools are being served through these scholarships, and the students are very, very thankful for our assistance, and we thank the community and the school district for allowing us to do all that we do.
Ramirez says that 21 scholarships worth $18,000 were awarded this year.
Grand Prairie's landfill levee is getting some much-needed repairs. Erosion is threatening the nearly 40-year-old levee, which protects the landfill from the Trinity River. To fix the problem, the city is hiring Ercon Technologies to build a Palisades barrier. The company's patented system drives steel piers deep into the riverbank and then attaches gigantic nylon webbing to the piers. Over time, debris and material collects in the webbing, creating a buffer between the water and the levee.
Back in the past, there used to be an old board system. They did not hold up well. We designed this back in the early 80s. It does hold up a lot better. It does have some give and take. Every situation that we put them in are a little bit different, but you're still trying to shoot for the same thing, slow the velocities down along the riverbank, push the flow back out so the bank gets reestablished.
The city is spending about $450,000 for the Ercon Palisades, which should last 20 to 25 years.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us next time.